So there's a few things that we can count on each and every night. The sun going down and the sun coming up. That we can count on that. And another thing we can count on is the fact that we're going to get a Star Wars movie announced, and a few months later that Star Wars movie will be canceled. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the latest victim in the Kathleen Kennedy circus, the REY movie, which was announced that now is canceled or delayed or whatever. Right now we got the Mandalorian Grogu movie filming. That's actually filming. Like, that's the first Star Wars movie that they announced that they actually started filming in a very, very, very long time. But they just announced a plethora of freaking movies, and each one of them keeps getting delayed or canceled, or they just pretend like they never exist. Like Ryan Johnson, Patty Jenkins, Benioff and Wise. Those are the ones that come off the top of my head right now. The Kevin Feige produced one, the Taika Waititi one. There's so many different ones going on right now. Like Kathleen Kennedy comes out and they announce all these movies, and then it gets to the point where people aren't excited. Like, a lot of people would argue, well, they're not excited anyway because they don't like this version of Star Wars, and that's fine. If you're not excited for Star Wars, then that's your opinion. You can you're entitled to it. No one's complaining or arguing the fact that you can't be excited. But for someone like me, I'm a Star Wars fan. I look forward to new Star Wars movies, and we haven't had any since the abysmal rise of the Skywalker. I'm looking forward to a new Star Wars movie, whatever it is. I don't care. And it looks like, let's not forget, Dave Filoni has a Star Wars movie coming up. Everybody has a Star Wars movie coming up, guys. Everybody has a Star Wars. But Kathleen Kennedy is just absolutely atrocious. Is atrocious a word? Is that the right word? Excuse me, my vocabulary is not well. You all remember the equivalent of the Parasite video. And not only that, I am still really sick, guys. I don't think you guys realize how sick I still am. I feel like crap. Like I got hit by a bus, and Kathleen Kennedy is driving the bus, and it just kind of drives me nuts, man, that we keep announcing these movies. And I was one of the few that's like, oh, I think the REY movie is a good idea. Like, I think the REY movie is a good idea because you can go in now and take some time, because you're not beholden to an episodes 7, 8, 9 where you're trying to rush this stuff out. You can take your time now and actually put together a good story. And I think with the REY movie, you can go in and really fix some of the problems that I personally had with the sequel trilogy. Like, you can go in, really kind of fix some of those problems. And I was all for a REY movie. And then not too long after that, the director came in. She's like, I like making men feel uncomfortable. Weird. No, that was Rachel Ziegler who did the weird. But yeah, they keep hiring these activists instead of these filmmakers. You need to hire artists and filmmakers, someone who cares about the property, cares about the source material, and cares about putting out a good product, not coming out here going, yeah, well, we're not doing that with Snow White. Oh, also, I like making men feel uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, stop hiring activists, okay? Kathleen Kennedy, stop hiring activists. Hire filmmakers. Like, the fact that they announced Simon Kinberg coming in and doing a trilogy, like, I like Simon Kinberg. A lot of people will say, like, oh man, he's like got so many bad movies. Look, the dude produced a lot of stuff. You're gonna have hits and misses no matter what. And you can sit there and say what you want about Dark Phoenix. I personally like Dark Phoenix, but Dark Phoenix, it was his first movie he ever directed. It was his first movie he directed. Like, say what you want, but he's not directing these Star Wars movies. He's writing these Star Wars movies, and he's a fan of Star Wars. He knows the property, he knows the source material, and he has wrote tons of stuff, successful stuff. So before people automatically go, oh no, Simon Kinberg, I'm all for it. So, like, now we have, like, who was it? Stephen Knight, who was supposed to write the REY movie. He dipped. They haven't said that the director's gone yet, but I'm pretty assuming she's gone because she likes making men feel uncomfortable, apparently. She's more obsessed with making men feel uncomfortable in movies rather than putting together a good movie. That's the problem with Lucasfilm. But I think it's sad that we live in a day and time where we just constantly get these movies that are getting delayed or canceled. I lost track of how many Star Wars projects were announced and canceled. It feels like early DCEU when they would come out like, we're doing all these movies and none of them ever came out. I know The Mandalorian is getting ready to come out. They're filming it. But part of me still, like, I don't believe it until I see a trailer. Like, show me a trailer, then I'll believe it. Even though Jon Favreau has a fantastic record. Like, his resume is fantastic. Like, this guy knows his stuff. He's the godfather of the MCU. I have all the faith in the world in The Mandalorian movie. Might not like the title, but I have faith in The Mandalorian movie. But there comes a time where I'm just like, man, stop announcing stuff. Put your money where your mouth is, Lucasfilm. Bob Iger, why are you like Bob Iger? Does Kathleen Kennedy have like some sex tapes on you or something? Is she like blackmailing you, my boy? Like, what's going on? Like Kathleen Kennedy has to have some stuff on these people, because I don't see how anybody can have a resume that she has had since she took over Lucasfilm with just canceled projects and so many problems with directors and producers. Like, so many people, oh, they left because creative different. Like, so many issues. Like, if this was anybody else, man, they would be out the door. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if like they're part of like some kind of sex cult and she has some like P. Diddy videos on Bob Iger. But this lady is like freaking untouchable, and I don't understand why, because she hasn't done nothing. She has done nothing. She had done nothing. Like, look at Indiana Jones, man. Like, some people say Crystal Skull is better than the Dial of Doopadoop, you know? So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like, how does she still have a job? How? I don't get it. But I'm tired. Like I used to cover all kinds of Star Wars news on this channel, right? Like, I used to sit there and be like, oh man, this project coming out. Man, it doesn't, like, why? I sit there and go, hey guys, guess what? This movie's announced. 2 weeks later, I'm doing a follow-up video. Hey guys, that movie got canceled. Or, hey guys, that movie's been delayed. Like, there's no point in doing videos when projects are announced, because a week later, 2 weeks later, it's canceled. Like, it's stupid, man. It's stupid. Kathleen Kennedy gots to go. This has nothing to do with me hating on her or whatever. She's a fine producer. Produced some of my favorite movies of all time. But she is not capable of leading a studio. That's just the facts, man. Like if this was any other person in any other job, they would have been shit canned a long time ago. It's just the facts. But anyway, guys, facts don't matter, because Kathleen Kennedy's got P. Diddy tapes on everybody, guys. But that's just my thoughts on it. What do you guys think about the Rey movie being canceled or delayed or whatever? Who really cares, right? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Smash that like button. I'll talk to you guys later.